Hello, I am Archivist, and welcome to my study. And today, we are going to be fighting the Godskin duo again, just like we were last time. Now, I've done a little bit of preparing since the last time I did this. Not a lot, but hopefully it'll make a difference. First of all, I figured out that I can get a fourth talisman pouch from the round table hold, which I completely missed because I was not doing anybody's quest lines. So I went and got that real quick. I just needed to buy it from the store in the round table hold. And that's about it. And I put on the blood loss thing that will make it so I do like 10% more damage or something anytime something bleeds. So hopefully that does something. I don't know what I would even replace it with. Not a lot of these talismans actually affect me in this fight. So that's essentially gear-wise all that's changed. But I have done quite a bit of practicing, both yesterday and today. And it has been painful. It has been very painful. But we will get through this, I am certain. Why did you have to clang off the thing? Did we get a free snake? Ow. Could have gone in on that. That has a pretty good opening on it. Okay, and Mr. Noble over there has been keeping out of it pretty well so far. Oh, that's delayed. Okay, we're fine. He's in second phase. We drink our physic. His poison's worn off, hopefully. And Fatso's in here, okay. Good job. That's fine. He's just, you know. You can get in past that for some free damage, generally. And he's here, okay. How am I supposed to keep track of both of these guys simultaneously through the entire boss fight? And I was spamming roll, you just can't do anything about it. Okay. Yeah, things usually go a lot better, but when they kind of just wombo combo you, there's not much you can do about it. I mean, if you're spamming roll and their hits just perfectly line up to make it so you're constantly staggered, you just can't do anything about that. Like, if you can't roll, you can't avoid their attacks at all. So it happens. Just gotta try to get past these two a-holes without getting hit. Which, once again, I wish that we had the one good system from Dark Souls 2, where if you kill something enough times, it just stops respawning. Because those two are just such a hassle to have to run past every time. And then they sit at this frickin' boss fog for a while, so you can't even be anywhere near it. He's gonna do a jump attack, right? Yep. Guaranteed hit for him. Because, yeah, if I'm trying to apply the poison and he does the jump attack, there is no course of action that would actually stop you from getting destroyed by it. You're just kind of doomed. So delayed, and we're stuck in a corner. And he's making fire. Okay. Yeah, and of course, the second you turn on the stream, every attempt goes worse and worse than it was previously. That's usually how things go. The time where you're at your best is when you're off stream practicing. That's how it always is. And of course, we do have the sleep pots in our back pocket in case we want to go that route. I kind of wanted to avoid going that route, but seeing how it's going right now, may be unavoidable. But we've just been getting some bad runs, honestly. I was gonna dodge that, but it gives you no time to do that. And he stood still for me to actually hit him with the snake, which is good. Because, yeah, if he had started his jump attack while I was trying to snake him, he would have dodged it entirely. Because, yeah, his jump attack just makes it so the snake never hits him. This is bad. Oh, and sometimes they both throw their fireball. That's the word for it. Sometimes they both throw the fireball at the exact interval needed to roll catch you. So if you roll to dodge one, the other will, like, for certain hit you. And that's very annoying, if you ask me. He has so much range with that. There's nothing you can do about it. Oh, of course, he ends it with the invincibility spell. Okay. I don't even know if it's worth it to poison them. Because you always get hit when you try to poison the enemies. The snake just has such a long cast time that it's impossible to hit them with it without getting hit yourself. I rolled. And he's gonna go over this, right? Nope, he surprisingly doesn't. That's new. Because, yeah, half the time he just goes straight over these pillars. And it's BS. Come on, dude. Do your big stabby stab. Not that big stabby stab. That's the wrong big stabby stab. I apologize for not being more specific. You know, I see the error of my ways. But now you want to do it. Second, I'm not at full health. Oh, there's both of them here. We're not going to be able to do anything. We got to go back. Nope, and he decides to stop right there. Not gonna reach me. That it will, because they can just spam fireballs whenever they want to, because mana isn't a thing for these guys. What? I should have had that. This run is not gonna win. It may have if I'd been able to take him out with the, but there's just no way. And just that instant attack that he can do. There's no build up, there's no anything. It's just, if he wants to hit you with that in the second phase, and this is not easy to dodge. Okay. Yeah, if the noble wants to hit you with that, like, just instant melee attack that knocks you up in the air, you can't do anything about it unless you, like, somehow are prophetic and can see it coming. But aside from that, there's just no way to know it's coming. He just does it with zero actual indication. Of course you want to do that now. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that attack. It's fine in the first phase because it just kind of knocks you back, but in the second phase, that literally does damage to you. And it's such BS. Again? Really? Again. I mean, sadly, that's one of my least favorite spells of his, and yet it's also the most actually, you know, punishable one he has. My guy, can you leave me be? The noble is taking his turn right now. You're not supposed to be attacking me. I guess the apostle wants some attention. Or not, they're just throwing fireballs and doing nothing else. But if I try to snake him, he's just gonna do that. And he's gonna be covered from the back, so I can't do anything without getting hit. And this guy's gonna do his long range attack. Can't attack through that. How did you get back there? How are you back there? Okay, this is bad. Okay, got that on him. Drink this. Noble seems to think I'm trying to attack him right now, but I'm not. Invincibility jump. That's fine. Why do you do that? Why is the noble charging after me? I'm not even fighting you right now. This is literally not even your fight. And we're gonna die. Oh. Interesting. I don't know how both of them missed that. They should have wombo comboed me down, but evidently not. Okay, poison. Nope, no poison. Why are you going that way? Nope, we're dead. We're so dead. We're so dead. Yep. The second he starts that, it just does stagger, 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 stagger. You can't do anything. You literally need to either get away from him, or you die. And that's it. Because poise doesn't exist in this game. It's freaking Dark Souls 3 all over again. Why can't we just go back to Dark Souls 1 poise? Like, that system was literally perfected. Heavy armor, hard to move. Light armor, easy to move. In Elden Ring, your heavy armor only exists if you're mid-attack. Which makes absolutely no sense. Invincibility spell. And we were both able to hit around the pillar. Now, if I'm being honest, I want Godskin Apostle to be the one I'm fighting, not the Noble. I mean, the Apostle is kind of a douchebag in his own right, but at least he doesn't have the Noble's second phase. Where's the pillar? Okay, there it is. Okay, he's poisoned. Noble still seems to think he's the main character here. What are you doing over there, Noble? You're not supposed to be doing that. Frickin' peanut galleries. See, look at him charging in like that. He's not even the main character here. And he's just running in like he is. Let the Apostle actually do what he's supposed to be doing. Please. Can you attack his legs, please? Bleed him, bleed him, bleed him. Okay. Survived by sheer frickin' luck. If that bleed hadn't gone off, I would not be alive right now. Alright, second phase on this guy. If we can get him stuck on this. Nope, I thought he wouldn't get stuck. I thought he'd jump over it, so I tried to preemptively do something about that, and it didn't go well. We didn't even get a bleed. We didn't even get a bleed. Okay. We are so dead. This is not the run. Where are you throwing that, my guy? And we didn't even get the poison. Why is this guy immune to status effects now? There we go, finally. No bleed, no poison, just disappointment. Sounds pretty accurate. Gonna go right over this. Nope. It's like a 50-50 in this boss fight. Whether he goes right over the pillar or not. Okay, poison should finish him off, or I can just smack him in the face. That's fine. Okay, now I need to get poison on you with the last of our mana, hopefully. What? That delay. Looks like every other freaking attack this guy has, and yet is delayed by 20 business days. Of course, Peanut Gallery has to come into this. How the heck? We have no mana. We have no health, almost. I can't poison them anymore. They're both just spamming fireballs, and they're both grouped up. And none of these pillars are still up. None at all. He's gonna jump. Yep. Guaranteed damage for him. Guaranteed death for me. I can't dodge in this. 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 I was trying to get the sleep pots because that's the only way we're winning at this point. But we can't win because we can't get the sleep pots because we would need to equip those through the inventory, which we can't do. It's either we do that or we die, so... Okay. Why are sleep pots not allowed? Do they require mana? Do sleep pots require mana? I think they require mana. Because there's no other reason why they wouldn't be allowing it right now. Well, this is horrendous. And you see there, freaking roll catching with the fireballs. They put it at the perfect interval that you can't dodge the both of them. It's gonna go over. No, it doesn't. So sleep pots are kind of useless if they require mana. But the poison is useless as well, because it doesn't do nearly enough damage to make up for all the damage I take trying to apply the poison. So we're just going to get rid of that useless thing. Yeah, it uses FP. So I don't know. I don't want to use the sleep potions, though, because they're just... Okay, back to the bonfire. They're just so cheap. And expensive. They're expensive to use and cheap to rely on. So we're not gonna do that. We're not cheapening ourselves to stoop to this boss's frickin' level. And you know what's so weird is that Fire Giant was so frickin' trivial. Like 5 or 6 attempts tops. And yet my friend, a while back, was stuck on the Fire Giant for the longest time. And roll catching attack. And yet, you know, I got through Fire Giant easy mode, and then apparently he beat this boss easy as can be, because his weapon was like a big ultra greatsword, and he could just stagger these guys into oblivion. Especially when one of them dies, the other one couldn't summon them back because he would just, you know, stagger them out of it. Oh, we're gonna get hit. Oh, we're gonna get hit by both of them. Oh, the pillar's not gonna do anything for us. Okay. That was unexpected. Oh, you're just gonna give me an opening there, huh? Weird. Oh, how did that hit me? It should not have. And instant attack that you can't dodge. No matter what you do. You just kind of ring around the rosy like this and just hope and pray that the apostle doesn't decide to do something. Because if he does, you are dead. And insta attack again. It's like these guys think they're at a disadvantage. It's like these guys think that they are the poor, disadvantaged youth here. when they're not. They're using every cheap trick in the book as if they have to, when they don't. They have literally every advantage here. Why would he use that point-blank range? That's not why you're supposed to use that. And invincibility spell, okay. He's gonna throw over that. Why are you still there? Why do you stay in place for like 10 seconds? Well, we killed one of them. Congratulations. Yeah, and I can't stagger these guys even if it killed me. Oh, he's doing this one, of course. Which is weird because shields are supposed to have high stagger, but they just do not in this game. I haven't been able to stagger people since the start of the game. Best I can do is bleed them, and even that does barely anything. Yeah, this attempt is going nowhere. Okay, but they never fixed the bug with Four Kings, which these guys are a rip-off of. Which is you can still hit their corpse as they're doing their death animation, and it does damage to the overall health bar. So, you know. I suppose the ripoff would have the same bugs as the original boss. Oh wow, you can just do attacks literally the second you're born. Interesting. So, it seems the Viper Shield is actually necessary for this, because I cannot do any damage at all just going in with the bleed. We have way too many items. We need to sell like 99% of those. Okay. Because yeah, I think in all my attempts through everything that's happened with this boss, I think I've only been able to stagger either one of them once. Like, ever. And it was not while they were trying to summon their friend. So in the end, it was worthless. And of course, the snake is so freaking useless though. Because if I'm within range and I try to use the snake, it just takes 10 seconds for it to go off, and in that time they can do like 2 different attacks. So I keep trying to use the snake, but there's like a 1 in 10 chance that I actually get away with it without it being a trade. And I don't have enough healing for that. I can't just trade the entire boss fight. And half the time trying to hit this guy with the snake, it's not even a trade. He just jumps and avoids it entirely. Oh, come on. What are you doing? Why are you just running away? Do you not think I'm the one? Do you not think that you're the target? I'm gonna get by both because I got staggered in the middle. Because of course. Because of course. And I get hit by that, and I'm gonna get hit by this. Of course you have a follow-up for that, which you usually don't, but this time you do. Because, you know, Elden Ring bosses can just kind of make up their movesets on the fly. We're dead. We're so dead. Tech is so hard to outrange. I would get some damage in there, but there's the frickin' Godskin Noble right there breathing down my neck. How did that not hit you? It's supposed to go through the pillar. And you back up. Okay. I was gonna say the poison should get him, but no, the poison just ran out. Well, that's 1 frickin' out of 4. And invincibility spell. Okay, that did put the poison on him. Which it shouldn't have, but build-up is really weird. You just can't dodge that. Why can't you dodge around that? And instant attack. Instant attack. What? I couldn't dodge. They literally just stun lock you for half the fight. Okay, obviously since I'm doing like 50% worse on stream than I do off stream, we're probably going to have to resort to sleep pots. There's just, I'm gonna be stuck here for another 4 hours if I just keep trying it like this. And I shouldn't let my reservations about using status effects and expensive consumables stop me from actually beating the game. Because I've only got a few more streams of this in me. Nope. Well, we hit R instead of E because they're right frickin' next to each other and we wasted 1,000 souls. Probably a lot more than that. Isn't that just delightful? Who's even better to put to sleep? I think him. How did that hit me? Once again, can just make up his moves on the fly. How is it that I can't even beat one? I can't even beat one of these a-holes. Now we've used the frickin' pots, so we need to make more out of our very, 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 very limited supply. Maybe I should poison them both and then get them both to second phase and then sleep one of them? Because I can get them both to second phase pretty readily by using poison. How does that have so much range? You don't even use the blade of your weapon. Okay, dude, I literally just need to attack the Apostle. I don't need you breathing down my neck the entire fight. I only attacked you to get the poison on you, so calm down. Okay, poison's on both. That'll get them about halfway to second phase. Of course, once again, if I could hit them both with the sleeping potion, that would be preferable. But I don't think that's possible. Oh, of course, of course, of course, of course. Why didn't I think that he was just gonna jump and become invincible right then? Right after his other attack where there was zero delay between his attack and when he can attack again. Why didn't I think of that? It's so obvious. Just become invincible. And of course I'm out of FP. Guy's still poisoned. I don't know if poison breaks sleep. I assume it would. Once he's unpoisoned, there we go. Oh, and now you're going second. Why? I didn't even do damage to you. And I'm horrible at this game. Okay. Nope, yeah, these are useless. They're never gonna work. I mean, nothing else is ever gonna work either, but... Okay, you... the grudge match to be against this guy, because he is my absolute least favorite enemy in this entire boss fight. He's the real boss. He's the one that you have to get past every single time. The sword guy's not the problem. The sword guy just draws his sword like a freaking weeaboo every time you go walk past him. The halberd guy already has his weapon out like a freaking apocalypse prepper, having everything ready just in case something goes wrong. Like, you're not supposed to hold those like that 24/7. You're supposed to sling them over your shoulder at the very least. And yeah, this guy's just like, no, I'm just gonna hold it ready for battle for 10 years straight while patrolling this one singular hallway. Absolute worst enemy in this entire boss fight is just that guy. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. The practice matches went fine. I was actually able to almost beat them like twice overall out of all my practicing. And yet every time I stream it, I just get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and get further and further from actually beating them. And it's like, I feel like I'm doing worse than I did the very first time I did this. Like, the practice is supposed to help. You're supposed to kind of be able to learn their moves and marinate on them and get better over time. But the opposite is happening. I'm aging like a freaking fine orange that's sitting out in the sun. I don't think I can hit him aside from with the snake here. Instant attack. Can you please stop just grouping up? We're dead. We are so dead here. And he's doing that on top of it. On top of it all. On top of it all. What am I stuck on? There's nothing there. I should have been able to slide easily around the side of the pillar. And the game just decided, no, let's change the laws of physics so you can't do that. And of course, that's not enough to kill you because your health bar is just infinite. Alright. Well, we have used 99.9% of our healing on 1/4 of the boss fight. Isn't that delightful? You know, you guys will never be the Four Kings. Four Kings will always be far superior to this frickin' train wreck. Although I seem to have a habit of getting stuck on Four Kings-esque bosses. Like on the Scorched Contract run that I did, you know, back before I started streaming, I got stuck on new game plus four kings. And that was just an absolute horrendous situation. Of course, of course, of course. The one opening this guy has, and it's covered by the frickin' noble. Invincibility spell. How did that only hit you? Oh, you're both awake now. Okay. And he's gonna hit me and kill me, and he's not gonna stop rolling. Finally. Did you literally just move out of that? That was my second to last. That was the only chance we had of winning. Literally the only chance we had of winning was for that to land, and my man just runs out of it. Why? Why would you do that? Can you stop stalling, please? Can you stop stalling, please? We don't have humanities or anything of that sort because this game hates us. Yep. And we used every frickin' sleep pot we had on that. Not that we're even supposed to be using sleep pots because it's the cheapest frickin' thing in the game. I'm just so done with this boss. I don't want to be here. I want to be fighting literally anything else. Like, I'll take Millennia. I'll take Elden Beast. I'll take Horaloo. I'll take frickin' any DLC boss. I don't even know the names. I've never seen anything about the DLC yet. But any DLC boss, I'll take them over this purgatory that I'm stuck in. Invincibility spell. Oh boy. And of course my vision spins around right as the apostle decides to make his move, so I can't even see what he's doing. of course, that buildup doesn't always lead to the same attack. Because why would it? Why would we make the enemies actually predictable? Alright, this attempt isn't going anywhere. Goodbye. I'm just so done with this boss. I want to fight anything else. But of course, they made this garbage mandatory, because you can't, as far as I know, you can't reach Malekith without beating this guy. And because of, you know, no stated reason, we can't go into the Erd Tree without beating Malekith. So, you know, I just kind of wish that maybe I just skip past the lore, I don't know, but I wish that there was some stated lore reason why I can't just go to the Erd Tree. You know, burn the brambles, they said. It would be easy, they said. Kill the fire giant, they said. Well, killing the fire giant did absolutely nothing. Just for plot armor reasons, it sent me here, because apparently fire teleports. And then, like, what does that do for me? It doesn't burn the brambles, like Melina said it would. Of course you do the jump attack, because everything you do has to invalidate everything I do and do damage to me simultaneously. Why aren't you locked on? Why are you doing that attack? You're not the main character here. Okay. Managed to get one of them. Oh, so you can't do that. You would need to do it preemptively. I was hoping that I could just sleep pot him to stop him from re-summoning this guy. Of course you're out of range! Dadoy, why didn't I think of that? Just stand far enough away that everything I do is vanity. Can you stop with that? No, this one's over. Nothing we can do. All is vanity, as was it Galatians says? I don't know where. And why is this a mandatory boss? Why do I have to go through this? Why is it that on stream I'm like 10 times worse at everything? It's like, why do I even bother trying to practice off stream? I should just beat them off stream, because that's the only time I can beat them, is when I'm not on stream. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so much worse. Like, I literally got them down to the point that I could have killed them in a few hits, multiple times, off stream, and still had heals left to spare. And then the second I press that start streaming button, it just nerfs me to the point that I just can't do anything against them. I can't even get them low health. They're just invincible now. The start streaming button, it gives them power. You know what? I am considering it. This might be... I don't know, this might be the Mimic tier time. Because once again, it's not necessarily against the rules, so long as the Mimic tier only uses a shield. But I didn't want to use it. I wanted to save it as, like, my ace in the hole. That in case everything was destroyed, in case the world was ending, I would be able to pull that out, and it would save us. I assumed the only time that that would be necessary was on a Millennia-type threat. But no. Freaking Godskin Duo has brought me to the brink of losing my sanity. They are the Avengers level threat. This frickin' duo boss. Of course you jump over it. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Who in their right mind wouldn't? If I was in your position, I would probably choose not to fight me anymore. I would just let me through out of pity if I was in your position, if I'm being honest. Okay. Of course. Naturally. Freaking naturally. Oh, of course you're here. Of course you're here. Thank you. Roll. Okay, thank you. That's all our sleep pots. I was out of stamina. What? I was on top of the pillar! You're not supposed to do... You're literally breaking the physics of the game in order to torture me. That is literally all you're doing. You weren't supposed to do that attack too. Think if I can poison them both, which I obviously cannot. Maybe the poison will finish them off, or at least get them close. I just need to be evasive as all heck. This is literally the worst boss in the game. I'm gonna be so very happy once I'm done with this BS. Yeah, and the poison got them nowhere near finishing them off, but... And I don't have any more Estus to get my mana back. Behind the pillar. Hope he doesn't break the laws of physics in order to hit us. Okay, I'm messing up, I'm messing up. We're fine. How'd you dodge that? I can still attack at a range with the snake. I just don't think it does as much damage or poisons. That's fine. Why are there so many destructibles in this boss room? Why must they do that? Why must they always get in my way? Okay, now I'm just starting to sound like Morg. I need to make that mod that gets rid of all embellishment items in the game for myself, though. That's what I need. Of course it's that. Of course it's that attack. Of course it's that attack. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. Let me guess, the Apostle's right there on my left. Okay, no, he wasn't as close as I thought he was. Of course. Of course. The second I'm like, oh, he's throwing something, I can get in close and do some damage. No, the Apostle's right there. He's always covering your blind spot. He's like freaking Robin. You're... I don't know, probably... I would say Batman, but more like Fat Man, you know? Freaking Godskin Noble. Which is weird, because he's actually really thin inside that. I think he's the same size as Godskin Apostle inside the Godskin. It's just, the Godskin is huge on that guy. I don't know why. He's like the many heroes in animes where like their superpower is that they're super overweight. I don't know why that's like an entire genre of hero in Japan, but finally. And I'm not even happy. I passed that, you know that point that I always talk about that's like, you know, where if you beat the boss after a certain amount of annoyance, you just aren't even happy about it anymore. You're just upset. You're just freaking fuming still. You're almost angry because you beat them. Like, it would be more logical for the pain to just go on indefinitely instead of you actually making progress and beating anything. It's like, you get to that point, and I have been past that point for, like, 2 years now. So, it has been absolutely horrific. Oh, hi. So, what does beating them get me? What does that get me? I don't even know if I needed to fight these guys in order to get to Malekith. At a certain point, I was just kind of trying to beat them because I didn't know what else to do. But my friend said that he did have to beat them to get to Malekith, or at least he thinks he did. So, I just kept trying. Bonk. You know, I'm not even happy to bonk anymore. My entire life is a lie. Not even the bonking can make me happy. Especially that can't make me happy. What the heck was that? I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. That was just all cliffs over there. Of course, you can throw things, of course. Why couldn't you? This place is so confusing, layout-wise. Like, where do you even go? Is this backwards? This is backwards. I mean, I guess it's not as confusing as I thought, because I could actually recognize when something was going backwards. But yeah, I don't know where to go, because it's a dead end over by that dog. Nothing up here goes anywhere, as far as I can see. Down. Oh wait, that's Malekith's boss room right there. How do I get there? It'd be over there. So So over there. So over there. So can I make that jump? I don't think I can. Maybe I can jump through the windows? So go over here. Oh, of course, you guys see me immediately and do your wombo combo. Of course. Of course. Ow. Oh, that's not death. I'm alive. Ow, thank you. Yeah, I don't like these guys at all. These enemies just kind of suck. Because they have way too much health for me to reliably kill without using like half my Estus on each one. So we just ignore them. Where do I even go? Why is this all dead ends? What's this lever? Is that for... Do they put a shortcut elevator behind Stone Sword Key door? Because that's cruel. That is just straight up cruel. Of course, they're just going to keep nicking down my health as I can't stop because this guy's behind me. Do I go up there? I can't go up there. Over here is just another loop. With more enemies, it would seem. Again, this isn't even a loop, this is a dead end. Emphasis on dead. Okay. Why is everywhere such a maze? Like, the friggin' subterranean shunning ground was absolutely just... Oh, here. Why do they make it so hard to navigate? I just want to get to the boss, man. Where's that? I could have sworn there was loot there. Whatever. Who needs loot anyways? We're pretty much as strong as we'll ever be in our entire lives. Unless we get to the DLC, which I'm gonna try to do. Is this backwards? Did I go backwards? Is this... How am I here? Did I not just jump off this stairwell? Down to a... No, this is just, I guess, the identical twin of the place that we just were. Down there's just backtracking. There's a floating platform there. Who knows if I can actually reach it, though. 'Cause that looks like a pretty long jump over there. But... No, it extends further than I thought. Okay. And now, apparently triplet. This is the triplet of the place we were, or this is just the way back. This is literally the way back. Well, when everything looks the same, it's hard to tell if you're making progress or not. And there is loot there. Where is that? It's right there. Why is that not visible from down below? Okay. Dragon Crest Shield Talisman. Now, the thing with the Dragon Crest Shield Talisman, I think that's the one that reduces physical damage. I don't know if that stacks with the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. Because that's the one I already have equipped. Is this... Did I go down this way? Is this where I need to go? I don't recognize this. I don't recognize you. How did I get here? I didn't even take any, like, different path. As far as I could tell, I was just going the same direction. And this doesn't even lead anywhere. Yeah, this is just nothing. Okay, bye. There's not even loot here. Why are you here? What is your purpose? I guess if you are here, there must be some loot. Hey, dude, I'm just gonna, explore. Hey, look, loot. I'm just gonna explore a bit. You don't mind, right? You know, nice place you got here. I'm just gonna be leaving. And apparently this is the right way to go. Because that area that seemed like it was just a dead end that maybe had some loot is obviously the right way forward. Everyone knows that. Oh no, not birds. Not the birds. Not the birds. I literally just cannot hit these things. Only the snake can deal with them. And they attack so fast, the snake doesn't always have time to actually come out. Just thank you. I thought I left these things back at Stormvale. I thought that was it. I thought that I'd never have to deal with them. Oh, hi. That's not a bird. Elevator, I think? Looks like it. Can I pull a Dark Souls 1 move where you drop down directly on top of the button and manage to bring up the elevator, you know, after you've died? You know, post-mortem elevatoring. And I still can't summon Torrent up here. Yeah, we're just gonna avoid you guys because now we have lightning, and I'm not gonna deal with you guys plus lightning. No, thank you. Is that more of you, or are you guys just the same ones that caught up to me? And do I have to kill this guy? I hope not. Because yeesh. I will take his loot, though. Thank you very much. Big shiny. And I can't pick it up. Okay. It's just one of those. No one needs it. Anyone who needs it already got it in the consecrated snowfields, so it's fine. That bird's still after me? No. They're just flying around. So where is this Malekith of which they speak? I want to say hi. Because I did fight him over at my friend's house just yesterday. Because yesterday, my friend was stuck on Malekith for about 3 years or so. However long this game's been out. Because he got it when it first came out. And then he got all the way up to Fire Giant. And then struggled a bunch on that. And then he got finally up to Malekith. And then he was just stuck. From that point until yesterday. When he finally beat Malekith. Which was very nice. Very, very good that he did that. Because it's been a long time coming. But while I was over at his house playing with him on the Elden Rings, I actually fought Malekith a few times. This is the bonfire, right? Yeah, I think this is a pre-Malekith bonfire. But yeah, so I do kind of know Malekith's moveset from watching him do it a lot and then me playing it a bit. I kind of know it. But first we need to get past the Draconic Tree Sentinel, which is just going to be delightful. What's down there? Is that another boss fog? No, that was just a yellowish corridor that kind of looked like a yellowish boss fog. Alright, and with how many times we're probably going to be coming here, we probably want to, you know... Ow. This guy does more damage than the previous Draconic Tree Sentinel. Good poison, though. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think I can heal with those going on. I don't know when I can heal in this fight. Because honestly, usually the Draconic Tree Sentinel's not a big issue when you first meet him. So I don't really know his moveset too well. I mean, I know this phase better than most because the freaking regular Tree Sentinel has the same moves. Aside from that, that's new. guess that hit me way over there. Okay. Got him poisoned again, because that poison's doing work. And he's all lightning-y now. Which basically means, you know, the real Dark Souls starts here. Ow. I foolishly thought the enemy wouldn't try to hit me another time in a row. Oh, of course, run away. Yeah. Oh, you can just decide sometimes to do an attack directly after that. Okay. Okay. Sure thing. Oh yeah, that's normal. Sure thing. Doing a freaking Radon attack. What the heck? Oh, of course. Of course. Of course. You can just hit me after I dodge him. Of course. Oh, his lightning runs out. I guess I usually don't survive long enough to see that that happens. Oh. That's not him powering up. That is just him being an absolute menace. Oh, that's that. Okay. Thank you for informing me. And you dodged my last snake. And you can just choose to do another attack after that if you feel like it. Once again, Elden Ring wise, how are you supposed to memorize a guy's attack patterns if they can just switch up their attack patterns at will? Like, how is that at all feasible? Because the enemies will, most certainly, like, if you're out of range, they won't finish an attack combo. They'll just stop early. Or if you're in range, they'll continue an attack combo that you've never seen them do. Like, they'll literally attack you more times than you've ever seen them attack. How did those both hit me? That's just BS. I do have your shield. Sadly, it's, you know, a great shield, and you can't really use it effectively for combat. Oh, your poison's gone. Okay, that did poison him. So far, never been able to bleed him. Okay, he forgot I existed for a second there. He's just gonna walk back to his, you know, regular station and ignore me. Okay, that's one of this. And you're way out of range. And I can't dodge. Just heal. Just heal. You can't dodge it. Just heal. Just heal. Just keep healing until he stops chain comboing you into the ground. Yeah, that poisoned him. and I am running away. Okay, maybe running away would be a bad option. Because while the poison probably would have finished him off, that wasn't gonna be pretty. Alright, now we have 2 Estus to fight the button. No, we're going back to the bonfire. We're not doing that. I mean, I may have seen Malekith's moveset a bit before, but that doesn't mean that I'm fighting him with 2 Estus. That would just be planning for failure right there. And not in the typical sense, because generally when you say planning for failure, that means that you're thinking of a way to not fail when you are inevitably going to fail. But planning for failure in the way that I'm making a plan that I know will fail. But now this guy's permanently gone. Can we horse up here? No. So we just need to run up here. I remember very clearly Morg making this run to this boss room many a time. But you know, she had magic on her side. I have Snick. Felicitations, Grunk. That's me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to snake this guy very much. He's far too mobile. Turns out with a lighter weapon, this guy is absolutely horrendous. Because my friend, he has like an ultra greatsword. You can just kind of do one jump attack and do 900 damage or more. Easy mode. But with this, getting up there and actually hitting him while he's that mobile and doing any amount of damage is just not going to be very possible. I guess I just kind of need to rely on bleeds if he's even bleedable. Which I would guess he would be. I mean, there's nothing really about his design that makes it look like he'd be resistant to bleed. But yeah, this first phase is real annoying. I mean, look at him. What hit me? Oh no. Pillars save me again. Even my roll attack is slow. Even my roll attack is as slow as can be. I said drink. What hit me? He literally, like, the attack went past me, it did no damage, and then while it was way past where I was, it did damage. Like, it delayed the damage from where I was to where I wasn't. And of course, this hitbox is imperfect, so I can't even hit him at certain points. How did that hit me? That wasn't even where I was. That was over in the pillar. I can't wait for second phase. Most annoying phase in the game. It always hits me at the end of the attack when it's all the way to his left. Even if I'm not to his left, that's when it hits you. No matter where you are on the map, it just hits you right as he gets to that final point to his left. Man, I'm not even going to be able to beat his first phase. I'm not gonna be able to do that. I just do 0 damage. What am I supposed to do against that? You know what? We are going... I don't even remember where it was. Oh, it's right. It's underground. We are going to Mogwin? However the heck you pronounce it. We are going to his palace, and we are going to the DLC, if we can. And we're gonna get that shield that is overpowered in the DLC, and we are going to win the game with that. Because the idea of trying to beat Malekith with that piece of garbage damage, it's just not gonna happen. It just straight up isn't. And so as far as I know, I've never really been very far into this place. I've been to the entrance area once or twice. But I've never actually been very deep into here. But as far as I know, this is all just filler until you get to Mogwin himself. Except for maybe that. I don't know what that is. We're gonna assume it's nothing, though. Excuse me, good sir. Okay, you just have way too many of these. What's that about? Oh, of course. Of course, we can't be on our horse here. Why not? Oh, hey, a map. That's kind of useful, I guess. Where's the boss? Though, to be fair, Mogwin is going to absolutely obliterate us. I'm 90% sure. Like, it doesn't matter what we do. You know, Moog was already bad enough. Okay, bye. Please tell me there's a bonfire. You know, after all of this. Closer up towards his boss room. Oh, hi, giant jelly thing. Thank you. Goodbye. Is this even the way to his boss room? And there's a stake of Marika. So that's a bad sign. Generally, a stake of Marika is before something real bad. Although they're... Hello? Oh, you're one of you. You can parry a shield? Actually, I think we figured that out earlier, and I just completely forgot. Alright, well... Who needs to fight you anyway? I have my lantern, we can just run. Never liked those guys, and if they can parry me, that's not gonna be good. Wait, is there more than one of you? There is. Okay, now we're definitely running. I don't care what any of these guys say. We are just going to sprint in the opposite direction. How did that just phase through me? Alright. I'll take it, I guess. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay. I'm starting to see why they put the stake of Marika here. Where's the exit? Where's the exit and where's the boss? And where's the boss? And where's the exit? I am so lost. Is this is where we came in? Yeah. I'm not so lost that I can't recognize when we've backtracked. Oh. Why are you here? What? Do you not see what's right over there? Like 20 enemies? Do you not... Okay. Okay, sure, yeah. Yeah, okay. You have fun with that. You have a good time. I'm not going to be here any longer than I have to be. I'm leaving. How do you get customers? Why are you even over here? I don't know, maybe Mogwin himself makes a lot of commissions. So the guy's like making bank in here because he's the only trader that Mogwin can trade with? I don't know. Okay, this is new. Of course, now I grabbed it, so I won't be able to find my way through as easily next time. Alright, bonfire, thank you. I will take this. Yeah, you guys better leave. You're not wanted here. Okay, now where are we and where's the boss? We are here. Boss is here. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, that looks delightful. Yeah, you guys have fun with that? What is this? Elevator? Okay, bye. I don't know what's over there or what you're protecting, but I want none of it. So, we're just leaving. Does this take us to the boss? It does. Oh no. Wait. Are we gonna have to use this elevator every single time we fight the boss? Because that is gonna be such an annoying delay. Oh wait, Stake of Marika. Okay. Whew. I thought we were gonna... I was scared there for a second. So... Moog... Maybe I should look it up. Because Moog had some pretty serious defenses. And... I don't think that I was actually able to poison or bleed him. I mean, the bleed, I think we might have gotten a few times, but I don't know if it ever actually did damage, you know? Oh boy, he's got 18,000 health. Oh boy. Isn't that just... Alright. Well, he gains a buff if he bleeds or if I bleed. And I, as of now, gain a buff if either of us bleed, so I guess that's a plus. Maybe I shouldn't be using a bleed weapon then, because I'll just be buffing him throughout the whole fight. But I don't have any good weapons that aren't bleed. I mean, the poison shield is way, way behind when it comes to DPS, so we're just gonna have to stick with the bleed and hope that all goes well. Hi, DLC thing, I think. I mean, I'd heard rumors for a long time that that egg thing is how you get to the DLC. And then I know you have to kill this guy to get to the DLC. But I'm not sure if that egg is actually part of it. Because to be fair, I'm not caught up on the DLC lore. I've been avoiding it. Oh, that's fun. That's nice. Oh, hi. Aren't you just wonderful?
Dearest Mikola.
Dang it, Mikola. Why'd you have to summon him?
You must abide alone a while.
So, dude, were you like inside that thing's blood?
Welcome, honored guest.
Oh, honored guest, thank you.
To the birthplace of our dynasty.
See, I'm an honored guest. That makes me feel better. Okay. I thought this was going to be horrible and we were all going to die, but you know what? If we're an honored guest, I'm happy. Oh yeah, I need to remember how delayed he is on everything and anything. All of the time. And that, yep. I'm starting to remember. I'm remembering how horrible this is going to be. Did I bleed him? It said that I did 2,000 damage. Can I still roll? Okay. I saw the little thing around me and I was like, this reminds me of Dark Souls 1 with the frickin' stone guardians. You guys remember them. Okay. Can't roll through that. Can't roll away from that. Okay. Everything has a 10-mile radius. That's fine. Insta attack. Got it. Does damage when it comes up too. Okay, I can bleed this guy, and it does actually decent damage. Oh, okay. Just take 5 or 6 steps towards me. That's fine. That's normal. How do you have so much range? What in tarnation? Your range is just absolutely impeccable. I am so glad that I fought this guy before, because even though it's not helping me at all right now, I do still have that. I do still kind of have that muscle memory in there. I just need a few attempts in order to actually awaken that. You know, honestly, I probably would have gone for this guy first before Godskin Duo, just so I could get that new weapon to fight them. But I felt like it would do more harm than good to leave their boss room for that long. Because if I got used to this guy's boss fight, it's like, who's to say I won't just forget how to do their boss fight at all? Now, dude, just, you know, we have no context about this, but, you know, I really hope that you don't, for some reason, start lifting your weapon in the air, yelling nihil. You know, that would just be rude, you know? And I don't think you would do that, but I really hope you don't. That range. Nowhere's safe in this arena. He can just stretch that trident out indefinitely. What did he say? Well then, man, I told you you shouldn't do that. I literally told you. You know, I think I gave him the idea, honestly. Because I told him not to, and he did it. Oh, that's new. That's new. That was a freaking... What is it? What is it? What is I'm thinking? A Crucible Knight. That's a freaking Crucible Knight move. Can't be stealing their move. Oh, that's how I kind of realized that would explode after a few seconds of seeing it. And he's just squirting juices all over the place. That's a problem. Yeah, that second phase. First phase is hard enough, but doable. Second phase, hoo boy. Just hoo boy. That is all I can say about that. Maybe I should try to poison him at least once. See how that goes. I don't know if it'll help, if I'm being honest. I mean, the other one couldn't even be poisoned. But to be fair, the other one also wasn't bleeding very much. This one actually seems to have a decent reaction to bleed. Hey, dude, are you just gonna sit there? Okay, thank you. Oh, I completely effed up that timing. Oh, poison! So it is possible to poison you. Great Godfrey, did thou witness? I don't know why I thought of that. It's not at all what he was saying. Also, he says dynasty really weird. I don't know if that's like a certain dialect's way of saying it, but I've never heard it like that. Aside, you know, from this guy. So, poison did not seem to do very much. Poison did, like, nothing at all. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to block his, you know... Oh, hey! Tis Cornball, hi! How goes? I beat Godskin Duo after much irritation and head hitting against wall and wanting to cry in corner. But we did it. We are the champions. Oh no. Unas Honest. Can I like outrange this? Can I just run away from it? Nope. Drink. Nahil. Okay. Well, things are getting real. Can never dodge that. That's literally the one attack I've never been able to dodge in my entire life. And explosion. Okay. We know that one. And he's got a dead zone. Right on his left hip. I'd rather if he didn't. Also, is he healing? I think he's healing. And I know he healed between the phases, but I don't know if he keeps healing. He seems to be. Can you cease? What are you even doing? And then you just back away. One of his most good defensive abilities is just backpedaling. Yeah, we're dead.
Is mine and mine alone.
So in second, you get him down to half health. In second phase, he heals up back to like, I don't know, 65, 70% health. And then he seems to heal maybe every time he bleeds us? Because I swear his health bars was going up throughout the second phase, rather than down, because I don't know his moves well enough to land enough hits on him yet. Luckily there is that Stake of Marika, because if I had to run all the way back, I would just, you know... Delayed. Way delayed. Gotta remember that. Oh, hi. We're just chill? No, we're not chill. We're not chill. You were just cool walking for 10 minutes for no reason. But we're definitely not chill. Man, I just want to get to the DLC. Can't you just let me through? I promise I won't cause any trouble. I just want to shield. I don't even want to kill anyone. Like, whatever the DLC's about, I don't care. You know? I'm not there to kill anyone. I'm not there to save anyone. I'm just wanting to shield my guy. So I don't know what intentions you think I have with your DLC, but I assure you it's not what you think. Did you say trace? Like 3? Quattro. See, since I said a bigger number, I'm obviously superior to him now. Yeah, see? It's working already. The power of Quattro. Man, you better just you wait. Once I get to Cinco, you're gonna be shaking in your boots. Unas Honest. This guy, in this phase, he's literally just like, did you use a lot of Estus so far? You're like, no. He's like, would you like to? I wonder if there's a way you can defend against it. I kind of heard that you just need to heal through it, and that's kind of the only defense, but I don't know how accurate that is. Oh, that was BS. You totally just roll catching. That's all you do. I'm sure we still got this. I just need to pull out my secret weapon. Stace. See, now we can beat him. I honestly don't even know if that's the correct way of saying it. I have not learned any Spanish in so very long. He just spams that slam attack over and over. We're getting better. It's just his second phase is such a different moveset from his first phase. It takes some getting used to. And it's so weird, because I'm like 10 times more calm fighting this loser than I was fighting the Godskin duo. And you'd think it'd be the other way around. Like, this guy is practically and, like, realistically much harder than Godskin duo ever will be. And yet I'm fine with the freaking Godskin duo. Or I'm fine with this guy, but Godskin duo is just where I draw the line. That's where my sanity ceases to exist. Why does everything keep breaking around here? I don't really see him use that stab attack very often unless it's following up a different attack. So that's pretty interesting. Like that one. That's usually when he uses it. What is going on out there? Oh no. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Don't even ask me. I'm gonna need to go and investigate after. Yeah, I can investigate now. What the heck is going on out there? Yeah, I can't even see anyone out there. I don't know what is going on. I'm fairly certain the mic picked it up though, because the mic thing kept jumping every time it happened. But there's just this huge smack sound, like, I don't know, every minute or so during that fight. I don't know what that was, but it is just, I'm able to hear it over the freaking boss music. And it's coming from outside, so that is way too loud. I don't know what that is. Nope, you don't dodge the attack, you dodge the attack after the attack. I can never remember that. I'm never gonna get it. Delayed. Invincibility. Attack after the attack. Yeah, this run's not gonna go anywhere. We're done. Send me back.
Is mine and mine alone.
Very bad run there. Very, 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 very bad run. Just got hit with literally every attack he threw out. And this is one of those guys that you need like every Estus. Because he's gonna make you chug half your Estus halfway through the fight, so if you don't conserve as much of it at the start as you can, you are just dead immediately. How did that still hit me? I really hate those explosions. They're so delayed. And there's the sound again. It's gonna be so distracting. Again? Why does he just spam that? I was gonna say, I wonder if you could have enough health to just survive that without needing healing, but it's a bleed, so it's max health based. Oh, and I don't know the timing on that one yet. I still don't know the timing on that one, even though I've fought it 50,000 times. Yeah, we're not surviving. Who tried to dodge it? Nope, we're dead. We are so dead. If he just keeps doing that attack, we are so dead. You know, if he was smart, he would just spam that claw attack. Because he should know by now that I'll never dodge it. Like, never in my entire life will I dodge that attack. Why is he aiming up? You know, surprisingly, even though the Moog down in the other place was kind of a pushover compared to this guy, I'm now actually fighting this guy easier than the other one. I don't know how that works. Okay. Back to it. We can poison him. I don't think it's worth it at all. Don't dodge the attack. Just stop dodging. Dodging is not what Elden Ring wants you to do. Okay, we've used too much healing on this phase, honestly. I was gonna say, unless we can kill him without using any more healing, and then of course he does the claw attack. How I can't even do that one. I used to be able to. I used to be... Okay, that's actually an attack. I've never gotten hit by that before. I didn't know that actually had a hitbox. Oh man, I haven't knocked him over yet. Alright, so if he goes for a sideways attack, he's just gonna do that and harmlessly glance off. He's doing this. I was pressing dodge. Was I just stun locked? How would that have happened? But yeah, if he does a sideways strike, he's just gonna fly harmlessly off into the distance. If he kind of points his weapon down, he's going for the slam attack that'll then explode. Or possibly it looks like he can just slam down without exploding. I don't know how that works. But... yeah, I keep meaning to take off this serpent shield. Really? I press dodge. It just doesn't let you dodge. What? That little wimpy move to the side with his weapon actually does damage to you? Can you let me heal for 2 frickin' seconds? Nope, you cannot. You are physically incapable of letting me heal. Okay. He's gonna harmlessly fly over there, and now he's coming back in. And explosion. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. It's really annoying that you have to hit Stake a Marca every time you die. Because we're gonna end up hitting that like 100 times today. And I don't want to do that. So let's see. I think this one's not very important. Yeah, because we still have medium load if we go to something else. I believe we might actually want final chain of hits being improved. Because we do actually get through... Because that's the final hit chain. Multiple of those attacks allow us to do a full hit chain, especially if we end up knocking him over. And maybe that will do some insane damage? I don't know. I wouldn't count on it, though. I tried. Okay. We're going back. Okay, he's sending me back anyway. That was doomed from the start. First frickin' attack, I get hit with every single thing he throws at me. Not worth continuing. Not worth putting the time or effort in. We should just bind that. We're just gonna bind that. I know it starts bound to something, but we're going to bind that. Let's see, where would we put that? There's nowhere really in the pouch that we can do that, but I guess it's quicker to have it somewhere in here. Because, yeah, 90% of the time when a run is going to fail, you know within just the first section of the fight. Because you get hit by every single attack he's ever thrown at anyone. Why do you just back up like that? The spam rolling. That freaking physic takes so long to actually take. It's barely even worth it to have it be a healing one. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think he heals every time he bleeds us. Possibly. And it looks like no matter how low we get his health in the first phase, he always regenerates back up to 60% in the second phase. It doesn't look like it matters. So maybe we shouldn't try to, you know, hurt him any further than when he's gonna go into second phase. Because I mean, I might just not be paying much attention to it, but it doesn't look like it does anything. Because I'm pretty sure he was back up at like 60 to 70% at the second phase again, even though I got a lot of damage on him there. And of course that hits me. So having delays on everything except a couple attacks is cool. Why is that so delayed? And why is that one literally instant? It just doesn't make sense. Oh, invincibility spell, alright. Yeah, this run ain't it. This run really ain't it. Okay, yes. Give me a shower. I am a dirty boy. I need my blood shower. Thank you. Well, I think we might go back to the strategy of using Vow of the Indomitable in any of his, like, explosion attacks, because those things are so hard to dodge, it's not even really worth it, and we're not using our mana for anything else. So having, like, 3 free seconds of invulnerability for an amount of mana that I'm just not using on anything else might be worthwhile. So BS. That guarantees I can just hit him with the full thing here. But it's still not perfect, because you need time to activate the spell. Well, that does hit you, even at point blank range. Why didn't he go into second? He's at the health range. Okay, I guess he only goes into second phase if he goes down through all his counting, which is for some reason, I think, in Spanish. Unless that's like Latin, because he says unus, which is very close to uno, but not. It might be closer to a Latin root than a Spanish root. Invincibility spell for walking backwards. Very fun. Nope.
Is mine and mine alone.
Yeah, I still can't see the source of the noise. I'm thinking it may be somebody shooting off like the lamest firework that's ever existed, where it just doesn't even have any visual thing. It just goes up into the sky and makes like the noise that sounds like someone's just clapping real hard. There's a big old clap and then nothing else for like a few minutes. Like, I've never understood the noise fireworks, personally. Like, they just kind of seem like a nuisance. If you're gonna be setting off a firework, I want to see big, shiny colors in the sky, don't you know? Back here. I used one too many Estus there. Yeah, but it looks like he's at the exact same health pool As if we didn't do that. The exact same health pool. Is that true? I can't tell a difference. Is there a way I can deal with blood? There's not like a blood bite ring. So how do you increase your bleed resistance? I don't think you can. Because I've never found something equivalent to like a blood bite or poison bite ring in this game. There's like elemental damage reducing ones, but no like status effect reducing one as far as I've ever seen. Maybe I've just missed them on every playthrough I've ever done, but I kind of doubt it. Well, I guess there's things that increase like robustness. Is that like code for increasing the resistances? It's like, oh yes, robustness and focus. And it's like, what does that even mean? Actually, yeah, it probably is, because focus, I remember, helps with sleep buildup, right? Oh, he's just spamming that bad boy. Drink, please. Drink, please. Thank you. I couldn't do anything about that. That was just... He just comboed me while I was on the ground. I wonder if I can Vow of the Indomitable through the bleed. I don't think so. But maybe. Because it's a status effect. It doesn't actually do damage. It just instantly bleeds you. So, in theory, Vow of the Indomitable makes it so you can't be hit. So, if it counts as a hit, then it would stop that from happening. If it doesn't count as a hit... Okay, we're so dead. Just end it all, please. That's not a good run. Get hit by everything right out the gate. Not a good situation to be in. But if I can just Vow of the Indomitable through his, you know, healing, then that would be nice. That would make it so I don't have to use like 3 Estus, maybe 4 Estus, in the middle of the fight every time, and I could actually save some of it for second phase. Not that that's going to do much. My issues in second phase are much more than just a few more Estus can solve, but they definitely give me a better chance. Not worth it. And insta attack, of course. I think I mistimed it, but it also looked like I can't Vow of the Indomitable through it. So that is kind of sucky. You just kind of need to suck it up and suck down some healing. There's no way around it, it looks like. And I doubt, in that case, raising bleed resistance would ever help you, because it seems to just bleed instantly no matter what resistance you have. Why that to start out with? Why that? He's literally just hitting me with everything he knows I can't handle. And now he's spamming that. Why? Please stop. I don't know, what is him powering up through Trace Duo and Unus do? What does that do for him? Like, does that give him some kind of buff? Or is it just a countdown to when second phase starts? I rolled. And there it doesn't matter, because it's going to hit you no matter what. For some reason, hits you while coming up out of the ground. Still don't know how that works. Like, the 2 pebbles he dislodges pulling that thing out of the ground just managed to hit you right in the forehead. And it gives you a big old boo-boo. Alright, let's try this. Nope. You definitely cannot vow the Indomitable through. Come back here. Stop just backpedaling, you frickin' loser. Just makes him literally invincible to everything I can do, aside from a jump attack at a certain angle can actually still hit him. Does he heal every time I bleed, or is that only during the knee heal? Because I swear he regenerates health throughout the fight. It's hard to keep track of, because it's probably just the amount that he healed during the phase change, but it's so hard to tell. Not worth it. It's never worth it to try to attack him through the little fountain shower attack he does. It just makes him effectively invincible for the duration, because I can't get close enough to actually do damage to him without taking more damage than it's worth myself. Yeah, what does that do? What is that debuff he puts on me? Does it put something on me? This little blood ring. Is it literally just to signify going to second phase, or is it some kind of debuff? Does it increase how much I take of bleed? Yeah, we're not going to survive this attack. Nope. I just want to get to the DLC, my guy. I literally just want to get in there and and get my shield so I can beat the game without trying to fight frickin' Malekith with this thing. This shield just is not strong enough for him. I do no damage and he's way too fast. I'm just not, I mean, I have much better chance of beating this dude than I do ever beating Malekith with this dinner plate. Invincibility spell, okay. Yeah, we're just reverting at this point. It's like he's evolving, just backwards. That's how this whole fight is going. Yeah, this run is not gonna work. He didn't kill me with the 2 pebbles he upped. Can you please do something? Thank you. It's like I'm trying to end the run so I can start again, and he's just like, yes, time to back up. This is great moment to just backpedal for 5 full seconds, just delaying everything. It's like, no, now is not a good time, Mr. Mohogwine. In the Dynasty Mausoleum. Good old Dynasty man. I don't know, I think it's just weird because he doesn't talk with any kind of an accent, as far as I can tell. I mean, of course, he talks with kind of an accent because he's some Lord of Blood. Like, he doesn't just talk freaking American English, but it's weird that he says dynasty different than any English user I've ever heard, while not having any accent of any other dialect, you know? And once again, he's the only person I've ever heard it pronounce it like that. That might be how it's supposed to be pronounced. I don't know. It's like, after I was wrong about how to pronounce Appalachian, I have just stopped pretending like I know how to pronounce anything. Because obviously everything I knew was a lie. No, that's the wrong one, that's the wrong one, that's the wrong one. Stop, stop, stop. Okay. The frickin' Flask of Wondrous Physic is the flask of getting you killed physic. Why does it do that? And if the animation just wasn't so frickin' long, it would be fine. But no. Your person has to ponder the secrets of the universe after trying to take a sip and it not being in there. They're just like, why am I here? What is reality, really? Are we some sort of cosmic, you know, blip? Or are we meant to be here, you know? And then by the time he gets out of his existential crisis, because there's no liquid in a flask that he knows has no liquid, he you know, is already dead. Because the enemy doesn't sit there and wait for his existential crisis to be over. He just kind of keeps going. Alright, I need to get this guy to second phase without healing again, or else this run isn't viable. We got hit too many times at the start, so we need to make up for it. Nope. I wonder if I can just run to the edge of the room and go to the DLC while he's still here. Just touch the thing, go to the DLC while he's there, just ignore him entirely. I'm gonna try that. Not because I think it's gonna work, but just because I want it to work. Because I don't want to have to fight this guy anymore. I mean, he's not bad. He's definitely not a bad boss fight. He's much better than the Godskin duo. Hey, egg thing. I want to go to DLC. Can we make that happen? Can we, how do I wanna go. I would like to leave, please. I am requesting an out. Can I have an out? At least we're fighting him in some new scenery here. Kind of worse scenery though, because I mean there's less pools of blood, which is nice, but it's also more crowded with a bunch of other BS, so not really better scenery, just kind of more disruptive scenery. But there's not much else I can do. I mean, I don't think the thing that's making it so, you know, the last move on a combo does more damage. I don't think that's actually doing much. Can you please just stop walking? Like, do anything else. Of course I was close enough to get hit by the pebbles. Not those pebbles, not... Okay. I just realized that there is a certain person whose viewers are known as pebbles, but not those pebbles. The pebbles that this guy unleashes by lifting up his weird staff trident thing. I don't even know what you'd consider it. Is he going second phase right now? He is. Can you stop backing up, please? Why is that such a freaking invincibility hack for you? How can you just spin 360 degrees in order to hit me? None of this is fair, in any sense of the word. Why is he able to do any of that? You know what, I'm getting, out of the hundreds of things I have, I'm getting the snake back. To just see if we can possibly hit him while he's invincible, doing his little... You know, his little shower scene. We move out of it and snake him. That works, that works. And actually poisoned him. No, that is infinite range. I can't just dodge through that. Blood loss, of course. You know, it's really sucky because you have to not only focus on him, his attacks, his spray attacks, his explosions that happen after his attacks, but also you need to deal with the blood buildup that happens on pretty much every single one of his attacks, and on the stuff he puts on the ground, and the spray attacks, and the explosion attacks. So you're dealing with like 4 different things that you're keeping track of, not just, oh, enemy and enemy weapon. It's enemy, enemy weapon, enemy residual things left on ground, enemy explosions that they set up beforehand. All kinds of enemy stuff that you have to just worry about all simultaneously. And it's BS if you ask me. Can you get back here? You are such an annoying boss. I mean, it wouldn't be an issue if his frickin' movement speed wasn't such that you just cannot hit him if he's backpedaling, you know? He's just unhittable. I'm fine with enemies moving and not attacking for a time. It's just that specific move. Okay, we just don't have range. It's fine. Range is for losers anyways. We don't need it. Yeah, and I don't think I can really get a snake in between any of his other attacks other than that. Really? Really? You end up getting knocked over in the middle of your frickin' invincibility. More guaranteed heals I need to do. Well, he's poisoned in second phase. That's something. And he's backing up. It's a simple spell, but quite unbreakable. What am I supposed to do if he just backs up faster than I can move forward? Oh, he's going straight into another attack immediately. No downtime for me. Okay, and I can't even heal. I can't even heal. And that has infinite range. Okay. And blood loss. We haven't even gotten him close any of these attempts. Not a once. It's like we just have absolutely no chance. But I will keep going until 3 hours, at which point if we haven't beaten him, we'll just get back to him tomorrow, and hopefully his moveset in his second phase will have marinated, and I will then be an absolute god against this guy, you know? I'll just know his every move. Yeah, this run's nothing. This run's done.
Is mine and mine alone.
We used a heal way too early. I need to get to the point that I can do his entire first phase without healing. It's essentially how it's gonna have to be. Because even though healing is very difficult in this fight, because he just does not let up for a second, I'm gonna need as much healing for second phase as is possible. And his first phase is easy enough, generally, that... Wow. We're just out of here. Goodbye. Okay, I guess I can't even do that. Okay, bye. Not even worth continuing that attempt. That was just absolutely awful. Luckily, the loading screen is really fast. Because otherwise, I'd probably get very upset at it. Okay, we'll just sit here. You know, whatever you want. Oh, come on. Stop just having infinite range on everything, please. Sometimes people need to heal, you know? How did that hit? I was on the ground. I was literally on the ground. You're not supposed to do that. It's not how the game is supposed to be played. But of course, I should have expected, because Elden Ring has never respected the invincibility while on the ground. Alright, that's just peachy. How am I not rolling any of those? The game's just like, oh, you hit the roll button? I didn't notice. I was not informed of such a decision. I guess I can snake him when he's backing up. What? I was literally mid-roll. How did you hit me? It just hits me no matter what. No matter what I do. And everything does like all my health and damage. Nope, stop, game. I told you to do that like 5 Mistis days ago. Why did you just... was telling you to roll. Guess I just wasn't telling you good enough. I guess the spacebar isn't the roll button anymore. That's just not how this works. This guy sucks. I mean, luckily it's an actually well-built boss fight, so it's not irritating, it's just... I mean, I guess it would be irritating, just not infuriating. Because the Godskin duo was simply a bad boss fight. Just a mockery of the Four Kings fight that it is so blatantly emulating. Yeah, and this run isn't gonna work. Unless he just keeps missing like that and doing showers over and over. Nope, he's not missing. Man, you know when I said we have to be able to get through first phase without using any heals? Well, we have achieved the opposite of that. We have used all of our heals in first phase. Literally every single one. Yeah, this attempt is not going anywhere at all. And of course that hits us, okay. You know, I'm actually not too upset about the claw attacks in the second phase, because while I still can't dodge them, they do less damage than any of his other attacks. So, honestly, I prefer claw attacks to anything else he does in second phase. Because you see, in second phase, his regular weapon does about probably a third of my health bar, and that's with heavy armor and with as much as I could possibly invest into health, being into health. And it's still taking such a huge chunk of my health bar every single hit, not to mention the bleed that then comes in and does even more damage. Yeah, this is not the attempt. Not the attempt at all. Can you please do something? Like when you're just cool walking, there's no opening, there's no nothing. There's no indication of what you're going to be doing. It's just, you know, the boss version of follow me to see future videos. It's just follow me walking and doing absolutely nothing to see me eventually do something. Like, can you just stop walking around? Just actually attack me so you have openings. It's like, it would be nice, it would be beneficial if my weapon had any range whatsoever to speak of. But it doesn't. See, even jump attacks aren't 100% on that. Okay, yeah, we're done.
Is mine and mine alone.
Bad run. Very bad run. But we need to go back to two-handing this shield, because first of all, the poison does negligible damage at most, and being able to actually get the snake attack off isn't very guaranteed. Even with the shower ability, sometimes he just goes, like, chains straight into another attack without bothering to give me any time to do my snake attack. So that just is not consistent enough to rely on, and the poison doesn't do enough damage to really be worth all that effort. How did that still hit me? I was moving around you. Plus, while the shield does a lot more bleed by doing the shorter, you know, one-handed attacks, it still, you know, isn't really effective because it doesn't do as much poise damage if you're not two-handing it. So we'll just two-hand the weapon to hope that we can get those poise breaks, because that's where you do the real damage. I can get an entire 1.5 attack combos out once we poise break him, and then that should possibly give us enough time to bleed him at least once, hopefully. So that's some good damage if we can actually break his poise at all. Really, you stopped that second attack to do the claw. I saw that. Don't think I didn't see that. Bro. Stop just staying invincible. Come at me. Why did you use 3 there? That third and the heal has a delay on it, so I can't just spam the heal. Oh, no, of course that still hits me. Good. You know, it's always scary when I'm sitting there like, man, that attack shouldn't have the range to hit me. But you never frickin' know. Because with this guy, his range just changes every few seconds sometimes. And I get hit by both. Alright. Alright, and I get bled. Alright. Isn't that just great? Isn't that just wonderful? Alright, one more attempt. And then it'll be 3 hours, and then we are giving up for the day. Because, I mean, we beat Godskin Duo. That's what this was about. That's what we needed to do. And now we've learned some of this guy's attacks. Might have absorbed some amount of information on him. We will see tomorrow. whether or not that is actually true. How did that still hit me? Oh, I was far... Why was I far enough to the left that it hit me? That's not supposed to hit me there. Now for Nihil. And that last attack has so much ending lag. You know, at least in the second phase, the little pebble attack that, you know, he raises 2 pebbles out of the ground to come attack you, it actually turns into an explosion. So it makes sense as to why that would hit you for any amount of damage. Oh, that's the explosion. Okay. I thought he was doing the swing down, not the stab down attack. Can you do something, please? I can't heal if you don't give me an opening, and he was just sitting there. He was just like, yes, time to rest my legs a bit by just having a nice stroll. You know, all this fighting, it makes me weary. I'm going to sit here while you bleed away and you can't heal. Because the second you try to heal, I'm going to do something to kill you. Yeah, he's very annoying with his walking. That's like the worst part of his entire boss fight. And it's weird because it's like, you'd think that wouldn't be the worst part. You'd think that would be the best part, because he's not doing anything. But no, that's what makes it the worst. He needs to do something, or it just makes it so I can't do anything. Very annoying boss. Not, you know, very annoying as in Godskin Duo level, but that second phase, it's just so difficult. It does so much damage. Doesn't have a ton of openings. Just like the first... I mean, the second phase is pretty much the same openings as the first phase does. I wonder if you could go around that. They probably made sure you couldn't, and you can't have your horse here. But it'd be funny if you could, if someone could like perfectly parkour jump around that and then climb their way around the place to find some secret way to get to the DLC without beating the guy. You know, just kind of climb around there. But I doubt that's possible. That's probably just not something that's going to be very doable. Anyway, we're going to end that there because this has been painful enough and we need a break. Very much so. So yeah, I will be back to this, I suppose. I've only got a few more Elden Ring streams left in me, I think. It's kind of hard to tell how much longer I'm going to be able to play something, but we'll see. We'll see how much longer it keeps my interest. It's just... It's much easier to get burnt out if you're fighting bosses like these, you know? Where you're stuck on each boss for like 30 plus attempts. It just makes it get old a lot faster than it normally would. But we'll get back to it, and it'll hopefully go well. Hopefully we'll know Mogwin's moveset a bit better next time. And maybe not. Maybe everything will go horribly. Who knows? I probably know it's gonna go horribly, but we'll see. We'll just have to see. I'm just glad I got past the Godskins duo because hate those guys. Absolute, like, worst boss in the game so far. And there's been a lot of bosses, so we'll just have to see if it gets any worse. Probably not, though. Probably not, because even though edit bosses can get harder than that, they can't get more irritating than that. Because that boss was just, like, it was a trade-off of they gave away some of the difficulty and added annoyance. Hi, Rhea. Welcome. And I guess goodbye, because yeah, that's a wrap. Just, I guess, to get you up to date, I killed Godskin Duo after many attempts and much frustration, and I decided to try to beat Mogwin to get to the DLC so I can get my Uber Shield so I can kill Malekith with it. So that is the basic synopsis of everything that happened this stream. I'll see you next time when we try to kill Mogwin again. So goodbye, glad to see you here, and yeah.